Would you like to introduce yourself to the Beat London audience?
Beat London, it's your boy Edidion, and I'm here with Lukan Online. What's good? Hey.
He's here in the building. Edidion, how you doing?
I'm good. New year.
All of that good
new
stuff.
Goals, all that.
So I always ask the same question to everybody, and especially I'm going to ask it to you because it's a very, very unusual name.
Okay.
Yeah, so I save all these questions. We talk up there, but I save all these questions for when we get started. So tell me, where's that name from? Because furthermore, tell me what people would call you. Eddie. What, people must get it wrong all the time.
Yeah, so you can just say Edidion.
No, but what do people say?
Oh, well, like just regular?
Yeah, no. So people must get it wrong. I always like to hear all the mistakes people make from people's names.
I've gotten ding dong.
Ding dong.
Yes. Edine or Don. Like, listen, you name it. I've heard it.
Because my name, like Lukan, whatever. People, I introduce myself to people and say, I was speaking to Nathan. Who? What?
How do you go from Nathan to Lukan?
How do you go to Dion and Ding Dong?
Yeah, see,
it's mad, isn't it?
People struggle out here with unique names, but
it's true. But no. Yeah. So where's the name from? Tell me about it.
Nigeria.
Is that your real name?
It is.
Is it really?
People ask me all the time, like, is that your real name? I said, yes, it's actually my birth name. My grandma gave it to me. It translates to the blessing of God. Jeez,
come
Nigerian,
on. I didn't have a bomb ready, but if I did, I would have.
A bomb would have been crazy right there.
It would have been, but I'm too late now. I need to get it on the system here.
Yeah.
Okay, so Edidion is the name, and it means
the blessing of God.
The blessing of God. Come on. Okay, cool. Right, so talk to me about yourself, your start. How did you get involved in music? No, before you even do that, tell me about yourself as a person. Like, what do you do? What do you do outside of music? What's your hobbies and stuff like that?
It's crazy because I'm such a creative person that if I'm not doing music, I enjoy graphic design. I love designing flyers. I'm on social media, doing my social media thing. Okay. Songwriting. Like, I'm a very chill and just simple person, but I'm so deeply in my creative bag that I'm always just creating and finding ways to do that, and I also act as well.
Do you really?
I do, yeah. I've been acting since I was a child.
Acting before the music then, obviously?
Yes. Yeah. So I'd say that was the first thing I did, like plays and theatre, school and all that. So you done it in school first? Yes, so I took drama in school.
Okay. What made you start doing that? What was it that sparked your interest in drama and acting and such?
I think because it was creative and, I was a very shy child, so that was my way of finding some expression and an escape from myself and playing different characters and learning different lines, and I think it was just fun being other people. So once I fell in love with that, I just kept on doing it, kept training in it, and then I've done short films, commercials, everything. So
okay, all right. So can you name us something that you may have been in that we might have seen?
Somebody, I don't know if you've seen me, but if you look at some like Harrow College ads,
oh really,
you may have seen me in a couple of those.
Okay. All right. So did you go to Harrow College?
I did actually.
Oh, did you really?
I actually did go. So yeah.
Did you do the ads whilst you were there?
Oh no.
Oh, you'd already left?
No, because I think I would have been embarrassed or something.
No, you would have been a celebrity, innit? Oh, there he goes.
Is that you, Eddie?
Yeah, that's the one. That's what I'd be saying. All right, so you got involved in the acting and such, and then obviously you moved into music, but you still got a love for the acting.
Yeah, again, I was very shy, so it took a while for me to build that courage to go on stage and sing. But I did dance though, so dance was my very first talent, my very first love. From a baby, I danced, so I knew for sure no one could tell me anything about dance because I was very sick at that. So
we know you like to dance. We've seen it. We've seen it. It's unnecessary. You don't need to. You can just sing, you can stand there and sing, but no, he wants to dance. So.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about it. So we saw. So I'd heard of your music. I heard of you before previously, but I got to meet you for the first time at the event in December.
Yes.
And you performed.
I did.
You danced a lot. Okay. I thought there's no need for all of this. Like, just chill. It's all right. Save yourself. Yeah, just save yourself. You're gonna give yourself a heart attack. but you're doing the most. But you survived it as well. So,
I did. I
but
did
you
in the
really
end.
like to dance.
I do.
It's quite clear you do.
I love to give people an experience and a show when I perform. Like when I see people smiling and dancing and just losing themselves in the music, I love that.
Yeah, but you also lose yourself in the music, I don't imagine.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, that's good. And it's funny because sometimes when it's your own music, you've heard it so many times, you've rehearsed it so many times, you've been writing it, you've been recording it, you've been performing it.
Yeah.
Do you ever get bored of your own music?
Do you know what's funny? Like some people think that we would as artists, but I think what makes it different for me is that every gig is different. Every audience member is different. So every time I go on stage, I feel like I'm approaching the song differently in terms of the way I perform the song.
Yeah.
So it's always new and fresh for me. And plus sometimes I might try like a new dance move or a new vocal run here and there. So I always find ways to keep it fresh.
Okay. So we're jumping all over the place, but I tend to do that, so bear with me. It must be the ADHD. Okay, cool. So you performed for a while and you decided that you liked to... what made you also move into singing or performing music?
Well, I always liked to sing, but I was really, really shy. So then I just made a decision that, okay, you know what, Eddie, like, I think
what
it's
was
time.
it though? What happened?
Oh, okay. Well, it was actually one of my friends who said to me, I think you should stop hiding, and I think that you should like do a remix to like one of the popular songs out now, put it on SoundCloud.
Which was?
Do you guys remember Soulja Boy, Pretty Boy Swag?
Oh my!
That came out time ago. Yeah. But everybody was like rocking to that song.
I wouldn't have thought it'd be that, but
so I thought, okay, let me just, I don't know, do something to that. So I put it on SoundCloud.
Yeah.
And then people in the comments really liked it. So then I said, oh, so people like what I do.
Yeah.
So then it just carried on from there. So.
Okay, fair enough. And so you just moved. So from there, what did you do? You started recording your own stuff, writing your own stuff?
Well, yeah. So from there, I started to produce my own beats and write my own songs. It was very cheap equipment, cheap software, but I had to start somewhere.
Yeah.
So, and then a couple years after that, I then went to the recording studios for the first time, which was like Disneyland for me. I was like, oh my God, whoa. So, yeah.
Do you still produce your own stuff?
Yeah, I mean, for myself. Yeah. But when I'm in the studio with the engineers and producers, I also co-produce with them. So I'm very hands-on. So I'm the type of artist where I'm like, okay, I want strings here, I want the drums here, take this out, take that out. So I'm very involved in all of my songs.
Okay, cool. All right, so as we're talking about the music, we'll talk a little bit more about that in a bit, but I want you to tell us about a song of yours that we're going to play. What's it called?
Ghosting Me.
Okay, explain it to me, like what was the idea behind it? How did it come about?
Okay, well, Ghosting Me is a UK garage tune, and it was inspired by an actual situation I went through where I was indeed ghosted, left on red, and just left, basically, which was really devastating. No, you know, I wasn't in a relationship. You know, like when you're in the talking stages and you're just kind of dating and kind of feeling things out. And then, I don't know, maybe I came off too strong and then I was just left, you know, on red and abandoned. So I was like, I was very angry and
literally didn't answer my question. Who was it? That was the question. Who was it?
I'm not gonna put a name out. I ain't giving you that promo. No, I'm not gonna put a name on it. Like, you don't even deserve.
Does the person know this song was about them?
Well, no, because they ghosted me and she abandoned me. So
fair enough.
She don't know. Okay.
All right, let us know the name of the song. Well, we already know, but intro it so I can press play on it.
Lukan Online, Beat London. This is Ghosting Me by your boy Edidion. So I have a quick question. So I don't always like to pick holes in lyrics, but I think I'm going to do it this time. Who helped you write that song? I wrote that myself.
Okay, so I can't remember how it went, but while you're leveling up on me and you're on your Casper.
Yes.
Who told you that was a good line?
That's fire. What are you talking about?
That's definitely not fire.
Casper the Ghost? That's a bar right there.
That is the opposite of fire.
I am leveling up while you're on your Casper. Come on. That's crazy. Why are you hating?
That's not it. But no, but I like that. That's a good beat. You didn't make that beat, did you?
Oh, no.
Okay, cool. That's nice. So talk to me about your journey. How long have you been making music for now?
Over 10 years.
Over 10 years.
Yeah.
And how have you found it? What are the peaks and the troughs?
It's very tough.
Yeah.
This game is not for the weak.
Yeah.
There are days where I feel on top of the world, I can do this, and there's days, I mean, there is many up and coming artists that can relate to me. We face rejection, and sometimes we, beat ourselves down because we don't have like 1 million streams in a day and stuff like that. So we have to find different ways of staying motivated. But whenever I do gigs and perform, that is what keeps me motivated, because I get so much love in person and in real life. So it's things like that just remind me, just keep going. So,
is that your favorite part of being an artist, the live performances?
I love performing, and I think doing gigs and also being in the studio.
Oh really?
Yeah, I love creating. Yeah.
Okay, cool. What I was gonna say, so what are your high points of your career so far in terms of being a musician, rather than so putting the artistry of acting aside, in music alone, what have been your high points?
What you mean, like
successes,
milestones?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or your favorite moments?
Okay, my favorite moments were definitely one of my songs from my latest EP, Phoenix, which is out now on all platforms. It charted on Amazon Music Top 5.
Okay.
One of the songs did.
In what chart?
It was R&B, best selling.
Okay.
And
what song was that?
Overall, Getaway.
Okay. Almost.
No, that's what was it? Yeah, Getaway. Yeah, that's one of my favorite songs.
Yeah.
And then also I did Thames Mead Festival.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I did that. I've performed at a few big venues, but I got the chance to headline my own show. It was like my own concert. I had a poster and everything.
Yeah.
That was
that like an EP launch or something?
No. I just performed. So it was myself and like a couple other artists.
Yeah.
So we just performed our music, but that is still a highlight for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Some of the lowest moments?
Lowest?
Yeah.
Okay. I think one of the lowest moments for me was quite recent, actually. You know how everyone celebrates their end of year, like Apple Music Wrapped and Spotify Wrapped, right?
Yeah.
So I got like my numbers back, and I just felt like I just felt like it was really low.
Yeah.
Because I was working so hard during the year.
Yeah.
And that kind of sent me into a really like sad, dark place. But I actually created a great body of work from it, Phoenix, the EP I mentioned. So I took
fuel you. Yeah.
Absolutely, I took a negative and made it positive.
Absolutely. So when they give you lemons,
you have to make lemonade.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay, that's a good thing. Yeah. So that's a good point. So what would you suggest? Because all artists, even myself and anybody in this whole industry, there are low points.
Absolutely.
What is your advice to anybody that might be going through these moments? What should they do, or how have you dealt with them?
I dealt with those moments by finding my purpose in my pain. So basically, I knew that there are many people out there who could relate. So I said, okay, if I create songs from it and go out there and perform it and do interviews and let other artists know that it's not just you that goes through it, I also go through it too. Yep. So just hang in there. And also just, I think, do it for the love of it. Like, that's what I remembered. It's like, don't do it to try and chase the fame and the money and the followers. Simply do your music and perform because you just love to do it. And that's what has kept me going. Because if I focus on the numbers and everything, it will drive me into, so yeah.
Okay, so what have you got going on at the moment now? What's happening in your life right now?
Right now?
Yeah.
Well, to be honest, I'm just focused on promoting my brand new EP, Phoenix. Guys, like, I'm telling you.
When did it come out?
Check that out. It came out August 2024.
Cool. All right, and where can people get it?
Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, lyric videos, I've short videos, everything. Look on all your music platforms, it's there. Check it out, guys. There's some fire on there.